What's happening, VC? Yeah, it's been a while again, hasn't it? My fault, of course. Had a lot of stuff going on. So where do I start? Ironically, I've been on the Facebook page chatting on there more than I've been on here because it's just easier to do when you're on the go, you know. Yeah, I'll cut a long story short. What's been happening? I've had no money at all. Me and Sammy have both been pretty poor this month. I've been getting screwed by the tax office because my employers, Harrow Council, are a bunch of wankers, excuse my French. Oh, that's Cosmic Debris over there, our new addition to the family. She's just trying to eat some cardboard. Come here. This is Cosmic Debris, or just Cosmic. She is 3 months old. Say hello, Cosmic. Say hello. She's a lovely kitty. Yeah, so that's been happening. So as a result, I've had to sell some of my more valuable records, which I never thought I'd do. I've only been selling a few. Ones for different reasons, and that I'm happy getting other copies. For example, I had an original English pressing, an original of the Stooges Funhouse. I got it years ago for a £5, believe it or not. It was in mint condition. It's quite confusing, the whole English pressing history of Funhouse. But this is like the second one, but it's still from late 1970. Anyway, I stuck it on eBay. I sold it for £560. I couldn't believe it. That's the most I've ever got for anything. It's gone to France. So yeah, I needed the money. So I sold a few other bits, you know. But basically, with the Stooges one, it is one of my favourite albums of all time. But I just thought I'd rather get the American pressing anyway, because it's got the gatefold and the English one hasn't. So basically, I'm just going to look out for that now. I've got it on CD for now. Never thought I'd take that kind of view on things, but when you really need money, that's the way to go, sadly. So I haven't sold like anything that I'm not going to be able to replace, basically. So that's been happening. Yeah. What else? I've been having problems with my job. I'm looking for a new job at the moment, which is a whole other story. I've had loads of things going on from that. Anxiety issues. Oh, it's been great fun. But no, generally, I've been okay. I've also been very busy with my own music, which is another reason why I haven't had much time to get on here. I'm basically off work due to stress at the moment, so I've got a bit of free time. So yeah, the music's going very well. I know I've put up a few of my songs, and thank you to those of you that have seen them and commented. It's much appreciated. There's some more stuff coming if you want to hear more. Chris, I know that you're proper like bang on it with your music, which is great, man. See you on Facebook like promoting everything. I wish I could afford to buy some stuff off you. It's the same with Derek. I can't even afford to buy Derek 2 at the moment. I have been able, well, I have bought a few bits recently. Some of them replacements, some of them other bits that, well, it's been about a month at least since I've had a video, so, you know, I've been able to get a few bits. Most of them I got quite cheap. Got a few nice singles, original English pressing of Alley Oop by Hollywood Argyles. Classic Kim Fowley track. Hard to find as a first English pressing. That was a nice one. This one I bought by chance because it was a cover of The Bottle by Gil Scott, by Brother to Brother. I'd never heard it before, but it's not a bad little track. And the B-side, Mother Earth, is a really good funk track. So I don't know if any of you guys know anything about Brother to Brother. Yeah, I mean, it's on Philips, but it's an all-platinum recording, so it would have been on that label in the States. But yeah, really nice track. It's got the same groove as the Gil track. It's pretty similar. I'm a big fan of the Peddlers. Trying to complete my Peddlers single collection. This is What'll I Do with Delicious Lady on the B-side. The only ones left that I need are the harder ones to find, but this one took me a while to find, but when I found it, it was a couple of quid, so that was alright. Another interesting one that I discovered by chance. Now, I have sort of spoken, I think in my last video, that I'm doing some, trying to put together a reissue of Demon Fuzz's second album. Now, I shouldn't really say much about it, but fuck it, why not? Roots and Offshoots, which basically, Demon Fuzz are one of my favourite bands of all time. And when I was a lot younger, I managed to track down a few of the members. And I still speak to them, because I think they were quite surprised that someone my age, I mean I was like 16 at the time, was quite into their stuff. So we've stayed in touch, and through my friend Stevie, who I'm making music with anyway, he owns a label and things like that, trying to put together a reissue of it. So that's all up in the air at the moment. Anyway, it was through that the trombonist Clarence, who lives in Harlesden, not far from here, told me about what they did before, which was Blue Rivers and the Maroons. It's a ska album, Blue Beat in My Soul. Paddy Correa is on the cover. Where is he? No, actually, Paddy Correa isn't on this, sorry. Clarence is on this, who is there. Yeah, that's Roy Roden, the organist for Demon Fuzz, and that is the bassist Sleepy. Yeah, so this is an original pressing on Columbia Blue Beat, which is a really nice label, and it's a stereo pressing too. Not a bad album, nice bit of early reggae, 1967. But yeah, I got this quite cheap. I mean, it's not in bad shape, but for some stupid reason, the entire sleeve is covered in fake, well not fake, but laminate that someone has applied themselves. As you can see, it's all around the edges. I think that's why it was cheap, but oh well, it's not bad for the collection. So yeah, that's all happening. I mean, that's another reason I've been busy. Another classic, Higher Than High, Undisputed Truth. Nice to get a UK pressing of this. Got the classic track Poontang on it. And I was pleased to see it's a factory sample as well, which is basically EMI's whole promo thing. That was how they did them in over here. This is mint, so I was happy with that. That was about £3 in a charity shop. This is quite a standard one, but it's nice. It was nice to find a really nice copy. I'm a bit of a latecomer to Genesis' later stuff. My friend Simon loves them. I've always been more into Gabriel's period, but I'm getting more and more into this stuff as well. This has got Mama on it, which is a great track, and this is immaculate. You know, it's not a hard album to find, but to find it in decent shape can be quite trying. That's just some good 80s stuff, man. So that's that. Okay. Yeah, this one came in the post this morning, which I treated myself to because I got a bit of money from the Stooges album and some other bits I sold. The story of the Roy Porter Sound Machine. Now, when I heard this came out last month. It's a German pressing on Tramp Records. I've been dying for this stuff to come out on vinyl. He made 2 albums in the 70s which are funky as hell. Inner Feelings and Jessica, they're worth a shitload of cash for originals. And they repressed them in Japan about 5 years ago. Even they're worth like 100 quid each. So this was a lot more affordable, and it's basically the 2 albums on one thing. Basically, there's a few tracks missing, but all the good stuff's there. This is really good stuff, really good stuff. There's tracks on YouTube, check it out. Now, yeah, of course, classic. This is an upgrade, basically. My copy was pretty battered, and I got this really nice original American copy. It's laminated as well. It's one of my favourite albums of all time, and it's the original on the Target label. The Target Flying Dutchman label. This is in really, really, really nice shape. I paid $25 for this on Discogs. Discogs is good. So yeah, that was an upgrade. I've already sold my scratched one. I didn't think anyone would want it in the condition it was in, but it played alright. It was just very scratchy. God knows where I got it from. Okay, that's that. Put it back in here. Another one, which I showed this on my Facebook on the vinyl community because I wanted to see what people would say, how many people knew this album. Now, this is one that I've replaced. I sold the original mono because I needed the money, and got myself the 1970 repressing because I prefer the stereo mix anyway. And it's identical apart from the label pretty much, you know, nothing's any different. But this copy is superb. This was $40 on Discogs. That to me is a good find because it sells for about £60 over here. And I haven't seen one in this kind of shape in a long time. It is immaculate. Of course, those of you who don't know, Giles Giles and Fripp, that's Robert Fripp, that's Michael Giles. They both went on to form King Crimson after this album. Peter Giles was Michael's brother on bass. Don't know why he didn't go on to do King Crimson. He didn't really do anything else, but he wrote some cracking songs. It's a really good Psych album, and some of it's almost got a kind of Monty Python humour to it. It's really odd. 1968. Pleased to say I've picked up an original Dance of Survival by Mr. Edwin Birdsong. I don't know why this guy is, as you can see his sleeve's a bit worn, but it's a kind of metallic sleeve, you know. I don't know why Birdsong isn't spoken about enough. I mean, people that know their shit, of course, but it amazes me with Birdsong because he is so talented. And he's only made like 5 albums, private pressing on Bamboo. This is his rarest album. Now, this isn't the best copy. The vinyl's a little bit scratched, but it plays fine. But it was $20, again on Discogs. I got this a while ago, but I forgot to show it, because I put it straight up there. But yeah, I'm well happy with that. And it's a great album, really dirty funk, loads of moog and shit. It's all happening on that album. Now, I'm waiting for another delivery to come from Brazil, which I bought a while ago from my friend Gil. That hasn't arrived yet, but I've got a few other Brazilian goodies that I got recently. Gerês by Milton Nascimento. This was £1 on eBay. And the guy didn't really put much information. He didn't say it was the Brazilian pressing, and he didn't say it had the inner sleeve as well. So I was really happy with that. And it is in really nice shape, especially for a Brazilian pressing. Obviously this is one of Milton's later albums, 76. So I think in Brazil they're really easy to find because they sold a lot, but you don't see them much over here. And it's really good stuff. Milton Nascimento is just great. And he's one of the guys I've got into a bit later than the other Brazilian artists I'm really into. And also from someone else I got Club de Esquina 2. I've got number 1 coming, an original, which I wanted to show, but it's not here yet. This is an original Brazilian press. This album's awesome as well. I mean, this is 1978. And Low Borges is on this as well. It's got 2 stickers which have never been used. I didn't even know these came with this album. Which is awesome. It's got the inner sleeves, got everything. This was $15. I mean, I don't think this is necessarily rare, but I'd say finding it with these stickers and the inners would be quite hard. But I've got Low Borges' debut album from '72 coming over as well. One of my favourite albums that I've discovered recently. It's just incredible. I'm going to do a separate video about that, I think. So guys, that's it for now. Be interesting to hear if any of you are still talking to me, because I've been a bit quiet. As I always say, I'm going to try and keep on it, but it's very tricky at the moment because I've got an awful lot going on. But I hope everyone's well. I'm just letting you all know I'm still alive, I'm still here, I'm still kicking, pretty much. Yeah, be cool, and we will speak soon. Peace.